Good morning. How's everyone doing? Got my Finding Nemo mug. I have so many mugs. I have like 1 billion mugs. Half of them are already on this desk. How's everyone doing? Yeah, so we're here on a Friday morning. It's morning for me. I know it's like midnight for some of y'all. And we're going to be working on versus Djentbot some more. I think that's just going to kind of be how we spend our Fridays for the next month or so. Working on some music for this, working on some more graphics, getting the coding lined up in Psych Engine, although I think we got that mostly done last time. So, yeah, let's check it out, see what we got. Jump right in. So this is Sideways. Let's take a listen. I know I need to turn it down. Some of y'all might want to watch the ears. Let's see where this is at. How's it going, Puddles, Manny, Tercero? Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. I don't know. Yeah, we're starting. I said this was going to be a chill stream, but it's not. We're going to be working on metal. I don't know why I said that. So we're probably not really going to re-record much. This is mostly going to be reworking the mixing of these songs. So I mixed these, I mean, back in like, geez, probably July. This mix happened, and I have learned so much about mixing since then. I've been talking with Ro Panaganti a lot. If you don't know him, definitely check out his channel. Absolutely sick video game metal cover dude. But also just studying a lot on my own. A site called Unstoppable Recording Machine. It has a great online music mixing academy that I've been working on. And yeah, so we're gonna kind of rebuild this mix from scratch, starting with the drums, because this just feels kind of small, even if we take the vocals out of it. It's just not sounding the way I want it to, and it definitely doesn't sound the way I want it to in game. It's fizzy, it's crunchy, it's not great. Caribou, thank you so much, Caribou, you're amazing. So I want to rebuild this from scratch, and let's start with kind of reorganizing things a little bit. Beginning with, why is there an empty instrument channel here? Oh, I bet I know. Oh, okay, so we have drum samples already in here. That's kind of cool. And then what is this? So this is like a synth guitar thing. This is interesting. I don't think we're using this bass because I think we have live bass here. Yeah, okay. So this can go. Hey, Popcat and Jaxie. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm still waking up, but I think I'm doing good. These two instruments, I don't think they're doing anything, are they? I'm gonna just hide and make these inactive for now. Manny, thank you so much. You rock, Manny. Hey, don't worry about it, Popcat. Just hanging out here helps me so much. What's up, Glitter Killer? Thanks for hanging around. Venom Squad, what's up? Okay, so this is our bass. This is our rhythm guitar 1 and rhythm guitar 2. We might actually add a bit to those guitar parts now that I think about it. Oh, you got a storm going on by you, Manny? It's pretty clear here. It's just freezing cold. All right, let's start with drums. I'm gonna turn off the samples for now, but we're going to steal the drum mix we just did for the rumbling yesterday. Because, oh my god, does that track slap. I'm really happy with how that came out. Yeah, we're going to pull all those in. And then a couple other things. What DAW am I using? Lucas, this is Pro Tools. I like Ableton. I love Ableton for any kind of EDM production, hip-hop, anything mostly electronic. I will absolutely use Ableton first. But Pro Tools is where I go for any kind of guitar recording. FL Studio is where I go if I want to make absolute garbage. No, that's a joke. I'm sorry. I just don't like FL Studio. And then we're also going to take a couple other things from here. I want this track, and this track. Okay, those are just going to kind of help me mix this a little bit. These are just kind of presets I've already made that are all going to work really well. Let's see if any of this works yet. Cool, drums sound different already, love it. We're going to, what is this? Oh, that's the screams, okay. So this is Djentbot scream, and this is boyfriend scream. How did I create Djentbot's vocals? Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. So Djentbot is, unlike a lot of Friday Night Funkin' vocals, instead of being a bunch of samples of voice going like ooh, e, like that's how you traditionally make Friday Night Funkin' vocals. This is just a synthesizer. Oops. And the way it's made, this is Serum. This is the synthesizer I use for basically everything. And here's how it works. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to save this so I don't lose it. Okay. So, it starts with... Let's see if I can break it down to bare bones. There we go. Okay, so this is a saw wave. This is just one of the simplest waveforms you can have in a synthesizer. We add some what's called unison, where it makes a bunch of the same synthesizer play just slightly out of tune with each other. And you can hear how much body that adds to the sound. Here's none. And here's a bunch. And if we detune them more, you'll hear more of it. Check it out. But keeping it tight like this keeps it like razor sharp and thin. I like that. We have a second voice here. An octave up from Djentbot. Same idea, just an octave up, just higher. We mix those two together and it sounds like this. What's up, Bardolph? And then finally, here's the real trick for Djentbot. I have what's called an LFO, which is this thing here. All this does is it, let's see if I can slow it down so you can hear it. It's going to oscillate back and forth really slowly. It's just jiggling back and forth, the sound. And that is mapped to the tuning of the note. So it's going up and down. Whoa, 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 but really fast. And we're going to make it go faster. And there it is. That's the sideways sound. That's Djentbot's voice. Djentbot but drunk. Exactly, radio. Okay, we were here to mix drums. Right. Okay, let's take these out of the equation. We're going to move these guys over here, and just mute them for now, because I want to get Oh, I do have... Okay, we're going to get rid of that. And a quick track, we can move you over here. Just reorganizing this whole session. This is going to be our rhythm guitars, and we want... I'm going to come back to that synth guitar. I don't know about it. We want drums, bass, and a rhythm guitar all going to our instrumental channels. We can have those all our instrumental in one place, so when we go to export it, we just have one nice thing. And we also have them just all in one place for mixing purposes too, which is nice. So let's hear the drums, see what we got. Okay, I feel like that snare drum is overdoing it a little bit. Yeah, this was when we were going for that really deep snare on the rumbling yesterday. This we can go a little snappier. I'm going to go with the, let's hear the Joey Jordison with a pop rocket. Oh, thanks, Ardolph. Man, this is not hitting the way I want it to. Hang on a second. I gotta turn off the heater. This room goes from like freezing cold to way too toasty, way too quick. Sabrina, Rumbling's gonna be out tomorrow. I'm gonna film it right after this stream. Okay, what about these drums are bumming me out? Let's figure it out. Let's start by taking everything off the snare mix. That might have been it, actually. Let's bring back in the EQ we have. Okay, cool. I think that's pretty decent. We're going to keep working on that as we bring in more instruments. Oh, there's going to be bass, Carlos. Don't worry. Yeah, we got bass right here. Let me bring those out. I just want to hear the raw tone from the dark glass. I think in the verse and pre-chorus we'll hear more of what I'm looking for. Cool. As always, the ding wall into the dark glass, which is a weird bunch of sounds. The ding wall bass into the dark glass plugin just sounds great out of the box. I'm not even going to mess with it. Guitars is where we're going to spend most of our time, and I'm going to start by using the same guitars we had yesterday. Archetype Gojira is like my go-to amp sim right now. I'm just absolutely in love with it. Let's check out where that sounds right out of the gate, and we're going to take these effects off. Let's just take a listen to this guitar tone, see if it's working for us or what. Yeah, I like that better than what we had before, which was this. Take a listen. That's not terrible. I think this is a better starting point, though. Are there going to be new tracks? Yes, Tariq, there are going to be a few new tracks. There's going to be remixes of all the songs, and a couple new original tunes. Hey, go play D&D. Ardolph, have fun. Oh, I'm so excited for you. I want to hear about it later. Okay, these guitars are kind of fizzy in a way that I'm not digging. Custom menu? Yeah, I'm planning on redoing all the menus and art assets and everything. Okay, this is sounding pretty cool. I want to bring in the cover we did yesterday because I'm actually really happy with where the mix ended up on that. So y'all get to hear a little preview. And this is just going to help us, like we were doing yesterday, we're going to be referencing the track we're trying to sound like. So let's just compare off the bat what ours sounds like against ours from yesterday. Hey, thanks, Popcat. I read chat, don't worry. Okay, this actually sounds better now that I'm listening to it. Like, I was feeling really down about this mix, but now I'm feeling a little better about it. It's so easy to get just way too deep in your own head while you're mixing and lose sight of, like, what actually sounds decent. It's a real problem. And that's why we reference mixes, so we can get, like, perspective on what a mix is supposed to sound like. It's good to have a few mixes that you really love listening to, like songs that you know, this is what I want my stuff to sound like. Oh, pretty cool, Banana. The Rumbling cover is going to be out tomorrow. But yeah, I have a few songs that I just know I want my mixes to sound like. Misery Business by Paramore is like I reference everything off of Misery Business. Do I use Ozone's Match EQ? I used to use it a lot. Now I really want to get like Match EQ is great as like a big broad final thing, but I really want to get the fundamentals right first, just for myself. I really want to get this right the right way first, and then use Ozone's Match EQ to push it that last little bit if I have to. But yeah, I'm really trying to develop my ear, just get better at mixing. So I'm working on it. Let's see. We're going to use the masking trick from yesterday too, where we compare the EQs. Let me just listen to the Rumbling cover again, just to get in the vibe for it. Cool. I just had to like calibrate my ears to remember how music is supposed to sound. And I think I know what this track is missing. It needs like a high string sound or something. Want to do a video where I make a song in an hour? Peter, yeah, that would be fun. I have a lot of challenges like that I want to do on my new channel that I'm starting next week, a music production channel. I'm not starting it next week. It's been up for years. It's called Dean Talks Music. You can see a few links to it on my channel. But yeah, I want to do challenges like that. I think that's going to be fun. But basically, the Psycho Red stream is me making songs in like 20 minutes. I think I made the first 2 songs in like an hour and 15 minutes or something. Let's try this out. I think strings will help this. And what are these chords? Yeah, but not that cheesy. Okay. Just something like that to fill in the higher frequencies a little bit. I can't tell if that works or not. Do I have plans to do another Mod Jam stream? I would love to. There's a few people I want to work with, yes. I'd love to do it with BB Panzu. That would be so much fun. And River, I've been meaning to ask River Oaken if they'd be down to do one. The Canon in D instrumental. I don't know. I guess. Okay, that's not doing what I wanted. And it's also adding way too much actual music to it, which I didn't want more like musical elements. I just kind of want a noise. What about Serum playing just like a high noisy note? With just a buttload of reverb, maybe? Why did it do that? Just like literally making that noise to fill out some high frequencies. Let's hear it. Is Djentbot a boy or a girl? I don't know. I'm going to say I definitely traditionally use he, him pronouns for Djentbot. So I'll go with boy, but I don't know if robots actually have gender. It's a good question. Yeah, Djentbot is a robot. First and foremost. Thank you, Manny. You are right. You are absolutely right. Yeah, that's doing it. That's what I wanted. Okay, then I want a big, like... big tom hit here. Sort of like we did right before the drop in rumbling. There's Big Tom Flam. Okay. So there's a few things I do want to do here. This chorus needs more guitars. It just needs some leads in the background. Caribou, thank you. It does sound like Watered Down Periphery. That's all I want. That's my goal in life. Thank you, Caribou. I gotta tune this bad boy up. Yeah, this is my Strandberg Bowden 8 8-string guitar. It's really freaking cool. I bought a Stratocaster that I haven't shown on here yet because it's been in the shop since I bought it. It's a gorgeous Fender American Ultra Strat that I ordered literally over a year ago, and it finally came in a couple weeks ago. But I haven't gotten to show it off because when it came in, the E string was buzzing like crazy. Like, literally unplayable. So I took that and the white Telecaster that I have. I took both of those into the shop a few weeks ago. And I'm still waiting to get them back. Yeah, it's a black American Ultra. It's supposed to be a black, like a black tea finish, but it's more of like a gold sparkle. It's freaking wild looking. I love it. How do I play this song? I don't remember how to play Sideways. It's been months. Okay, I think we are going to relearn how to play Sideways and retrack some of these tracks. Do you have any idea how many notes I learn in a week doing these Friday Night Funkin' covers? It is like a billion notes, and they are in one ear and out the other, folks. Okay, let's slowly relearn Sideways, eh? Hey, later, Glitter Killer. Okay. Let's take this at half speed. It's gonna be a mess. Is that how I played it? Oh no, I slide. Some say they're still looking for the bathroom to this day. Okay, so I know what I want to do with this, and that's only accent certain notes from the main guitar line. So this is actually going to live in the rhythm guitar part now that I think about it. Because it's an easy plot device to start things with, Manny. So we're just hitting certain notes there. This is already out of tune again. The Strat is single coils, but it's noiseless, Tercero, so it still works really well with distorted guitar. What am I going to use it for? I'm going to use it for really the one thing it's really good at, which is Strat sounds. Like just funky, bluesy Strat tone, which is not something I really have a guitar that can do. The Telly can, sorry, not the Telly, the Carvin can kind of approximate that kind of sound, but it's not great at it. So having an actual Strat would be nice. Okay. Goofed that second line. I gotta slow this down a little. Cool. Sweet. It's a very specific fixation, Manny. Okay, now let's hit this section. Actually, no, that's good for just that. We do have to gent a little harder here, though. Yeah, let's do the breakdown. Okay. Cool. Glad I still remember how to play that. I want to really hit this. It's a harmonic sweep. Yeah, that works. Sounds like a monster just going chomp. Sweet. I'll edit that down more later, but that's pretty good. Oh, and I wanted some lead guitars now. It took me so long to get it down, Tercero. Dane from Tales from Rukon taught me. He and I had just gotten this guitar, and he had just gotten his Schecter Reaper. And it was one of the rare times we just sat down and actually hung out and played guitar together. And he taught me how to do those that day. I'm still not great at them. For this one, I feel like I want something more ambient. That's weird. I feel like actually Pliny might be a better fit for this one. Yes, I would love to bring him on for a music production stream sometime. That'd be awesome. Dane's such a good music producer. Like, he never talks about it, but he's really freaking good at metal. I like his Tales from Rukon music so much more than mine. He's so good at heavy stuff. Ruby, yes, buy a guitar. Join us. So what are our chords here? We have D. That doesn't improve things. What about just a... Trying to find something just to fill out more harmonic space. That was a great typo, Caribou. If you put a portal into a drawer and another portal on the wall, then throw the drawer with the portal in the portal on the wall, what happens? By D&D 5th edition rules, a portal to a random plane of existence opens, and everybody within 100 feet is sucked in, if I remember correctly. Or at least that's the specific rules for what happens whenever you put one spatially modified object into another, like a bag of holding into another bag of holding, or a bag of holding into a like a pocket dimension or whatever. Just stuff breaks and the universe eats you. That's a good idea, Math. I'm going to try that next. I think you're right, Manny. And Math, yeah, let's throw some delay before these. If I'm only playing one note, it may not make much of a difference, though. How long did it take me to get good at making music? In my opinion, about 15 years. I really think I only got halfway decent at it this year. But no, it really depends on what your definition of good is. Like, you will get better every single time you work on anything. But your standards will keep changing too. As you get better and better, it'll be kind of this up and down roller coaster of like, okay, I'm terrible at music. I have no idea what to do. I'm just starting out. Hey, I'm getting really good at this. This is awesome. This sounds great. This sounds really good. Oh, no. No, this actually sounds like crap. What am I doing? This is terrible. This is awful. I need to fix this and this and this. Oh, okay. Now I've got it down. This sounds great. This sounds amazing. Wait, this doesn't sound nearly as good as this other record. Ah, geez. And it's the more you learn how much you suck. And that's okay. That's a good thing. That's how you get better and better. I am constantly still on that roller coaster myself. I've just accepted it, so it's good. I can't tell if this is going to work or not. Oh yeah, okay, those are the right chords. Let's see if it sounds decent. can't tell if that's adding anything or not. I actually want clean guitar here, believe it or not. Okay, so I want something really clean and airy with a lot of chorus on it. You have chorus, Pliny? Come on, where's your chorus, buddy? Do it over. What's my main DAW? Pro Tools for anything guitar related. Ableton for anything else. Let's try that. If I could play this guitar, it would work. I don't practice enough on this guitar. I don't know it very well. I'm much more comfortable on my 7-string. Let's mix that a little bit, see if we can get it really fitting in here. I should put this back on the rack. Okay. What if you play Djent with an acoustic? What would you have to change? So there is a band that plays Djent clean. And actually, honestly, you're really sitting more in the realm of stuff like what oh geez, what is his name? Why am I missing? Who's the new Ibanez artist? Jeez. You know who I'm talking about. I mean, she's wonderful. Yvette's amazing. Not her, though. In that style. Ichika. There we go. Yeah, you're really sitting more in the realm of Ichika's guitar playing at that point, if you're doing acoustic Djent. So I would check out what he does. He plays Queen electric, but it's the same concept. When's the next tutorial for Friday Night Funkin'? Probably next week, HP Lee. I kind of want to try this without any amp simulator, believe it or not. Do I play acoustic guitars? Yeah, Sabrina. I actually, me and my wife actually play acoustic, like restaurant gigs, like every weekend. Well, not right now because COVID, but usually. So I play a lot of acoustic. Yeah, I do have some acoustic videos way long ago. I think I'm going to do some modding tutorials, like, from scratch. How to make a Friday Night Funkin' mod, every step of the process. I did, yeah. Yeah, Blank Canvas is my wife and I's acoustic duo. You can check out some stuff there. We're getting closer to what I want, but we're not quite there yet. Maybe a keyboard needs to get involved too? That kind of thing? Do I like fries? Yes, way too much. And we're going to bring it back. It's going to stay subtle. But I think that's kind of what I needed. Cool, now let's bring back the guitars we added to the beginning. And this thing. I broke Pro Tools. I was asking too much. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. We're gonna bring in the heavy. What if we bring in this octave effect? Okay, now the key to really heavy guitars is actually perfect timing, making sure everything is well lined up. So what we're going to do is go through our guitar parts here. Get nice and close. And make sure everything's right where it needs to be, right on the beat. And I'm going to be nudging stuff that isn't. I'll do this more finely later. You don't have to watch the whole thing. But you can see I'm just going through, lining up things where they aren't. And especially for a really heavy thing like this. It's really important that everything be right on the beat. Like you can see, I started rushing in some of those picks. What's up, Manny? I think we got most of the arrangement done. Now we're just cleaning up some stuff, and then we'll get back to mixing. These guitars, I almost want to mix them separately, because this section is just so different. Puddles, thank you so much. How come Djentbot has way too many phases? Because I wanted it that way. I don't know. What if we bring Archetype Abasi in here? He's usually pretty heavy. There we go. There we go. We got some more beef in that one. That's good. Ah, listen to how much harder that hits when that comes in. Okay, check it out. Here's the section before going into it. Sweet. Okay, that's feeling a lot better. Good. I might retrack that still, but at least we got the amp sound right. You can see I'm just clipping these spots in between. Yeah, I don't get... I get the hate for Dog Gods and Through the Fire and Flames. Absolutely. It's really bad charting on my part. I don't get the hate for Crazy. I don't know why people think Crazy is the hardest one. Cool. Okay, I feel really good about that section now. This is good. now we can bring in one more time this chorus part. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. PP, that's a complicated question. And I don't know you well enough to answer it properly. But what I can tell you is just try to focus on being the best person you can be for yourself. And good relationships and life will come to you. Like, just be awesome. Be the best, you know, take care of yourself. Do the best for you that you can. And good stuff, life will just naturally get better, generally speaking. And what I mean by that is focus on internal goals rather than external. So focus on, like, you know, I'm going to follow this dream that I have and work on this thing that I want to learn. And I'm going to, you know, take care of myself, dress nicer, keep good hygiene, all that stuff. And not, you know, I need to figure out how to make people like me. Because people can tell when you're trying something, when you're trying for an external goal rather than an internal goal. So focus on internal goals for you, not other people. And even if you were joking, maybe somebody else needed to hear that. So I hope that helps somebody. I'm pushing the loud button now so I make myself feel better about my mixes. Here we go. How did I make the cutscenes in the original version? Those were animated in After Effects, which is an Adobe program for mostly used for motion graphics and like commercials and stuff. But a lot of TV shows are actually made in it too. Like Archer is animated entirely in After Effects. Oh, thanks, Sabrina. Cool. I want to compare this to the instrumental mix from the original take of versus Djentbot, just to see if I actually made things better or not. Because if I didn't, then, you know, what was the point of all this? You are absolutely right about the boyfriend vocals in this mod, Sabrina, and we're going to be swapping them for the actual sound font that we typically use. Where did that go? I just imported it. There we go. Okay, so here is the original. That's a goatee. What? That's not what I wanted. What? Hang on. What's up, Zekrominer? Bluke, I'm using Pro Tools right now, but typically I'd use Ableton for most electronic stuff. I just use Pro Tools for anything with guitars, because editing guitars and mixing guitars in it is so much better. Is this really just a goatee on this track? Yes, why? Why do I have that here? Why is that here? That's a weird thing to be in this session. Okay. Well, let's take a listen to this one. I'm just going to bounce out a section of it so I can hear it. Oh, I didn't want vocals in that. Where do you get the Friday Night Funkin' files for, where do you get the AOS files for Friday Night Funkin'? For the original Friday Night Funkin'? I'm sorry, the only answer is they're on Twitter. They are, right here. I just dropped them in chat. Okay, so let's go back to our other session. Yeah, it's on Google Drive. It's a link to it from Google Drive. Just click the link I sent, Dio. Anytime, amazing Koopa Bros. Glad to hear it. Okay, so let's take a listen to ours in comparison to the one we just did. Okay, so here's the hopefully worse old one. And the hopefully better new one. Let's take a listen. Damn it, not what I wanted. One more time. Okay, and ours. And rumbling just for reference. Okay, it's mostly better. I think there's a couple things I want to change about the guitar tone. Caribou, what'd you ask? Make a Friday Night Funkin' with you? Caribou, if you send me some ideas, I will absolutely check them out. Well, if you ever want to try Caribou, let me know. I do really get messages every single day from people who ask me to be on their mod, but Tercero, thank you. I do get I get probably 5 DMs a day, 5 to 10 DMs a day asking me to do music for people's mods. And a few people have sent me legitimately like awesome pitches for mods. And I've been like, yeah, totally. I'll do a song for that. Absolutely. But most people, it's just like, hey, I want to make a mod. It's called Verse Pancakes. I'm like, okay. You got any more information? No. Well, what are you doing on the mod? I just got the idea. Are you drawing? No, I can't draw. Are you programming? No, I don't know how to do that. Like, okay. What are you looking for here, man? Like, people, you have to, in order to make people want to work with you, you have to be putting in as much or more than the people you're asking. And I had someone ask me this, like, hey, I'm trying to put a mod together, but nobody on my team actually wants to do the work. I'm like, well, okay, what are you doing? And they're like, I'm just the director. I'm just telling people what to do. I'm like, well, okay, you're not, if you haven't bothered to even try learning how to code it, or writing the dialogue, or drawing the sprites, or tried to make some music, what are you bringing to the table here, man? Anybody can think of versus Lightbulb versus, Koopa Troopa. Like, literally anything is a Friday Night Funkin' idea. Those are a dime a dozen. Bring me work, and I will work with you. But if you bring me an idea, and this is not Friday Night Funkin', this is literally life. This is asking people for collabs on YouTube. The few times I have asked people for a collab, I have come to them with like a specific idea, like Sugar Ratio. Sugar Ratio is a huge Friday Night Funkin' creator, and at the time, probably a way bigger deal than I was. He's still a bigger deal than I am, I think. But certainly on Twitter, he makes me look like a tiny little nothing. Manny, thank you so much. Have some pennies make a song for you, please. But at the time, I was like, hey, you have Entity Mod coming out on this day. Would you like to do this exact collaboration with me where we make a mod in 3 hours? And we will, I just pitched him the entire idea start to finish, how it would benefit him. And he was down. And same with like any of the huge creators I've worked with, it's always been a specific exact pitch for exactly what I want and a way it will benefit them. And that's how you get people to work with you. It's got to be a mutually beneficial thing. Caribou. Don't tempt me. I will. Do it over Dio. The randomizer mod, maybe if I can pull it together. I did get it functioning. I'll show you that later. Okay, this is, I think, good. We can drop vocals on this now. So let's activate our vocal tracks again. Make sure they're sitting right where we want them. And then we'll do the screams. Exactly, Norberto. Did I say Caribou? Manny? I'm sorry. I keep looking up. I think I said Manny. It's also really delayed. This is feeling really good. I kind of want to add some like riser effects and stuff. Let's bring Splice in here. That sounds awesome, Manny. That's a great idea. Yeah, you can get like some marching snare drums involved, and horns will really do a lot for that too. I'm just honestly just adding any kind of marching snare drum loop or anything in the background will get you 90% of the way there for a military vibe for sure. Djentbot update coming, Fabian. Oh, snares are everything. There's a reason the go-to joke in like every music producer circle is like you versus the guy she left you for, and his snare sounds awesome. Like that's always the joke. What do we got here? That's not what I'm looking for. I want the same one I always use. This one. Can't go wrong with it. It just sounds good everywhere. Yeah, some foot stomps. That'd be great. You're working on a hugely ambitious solo project with 8 songs and a very complicated storyline. Me too, Zekrominer. Except it's 12 songs and a really simple, stupid storyline. So, a little bit of a trade-off. Oh yeah, no, totally, Manny. I was just thinking yesterday about how annoying it is that I can't work on music while watching TV. That's a real bummer. I wish I could be watching like Smiling Friends or whatever. I'm trying to watch like What If. I'm still trying to watch through What If on Disney Plus. But I'm working on music or editing video all the time, and like you can't watch TV while you do that. Cool. I'm just adding a little pop to these spots. Oh, I'm the opposite. I am so easily and immediately distracted. I know I haven't finished What If. It's terrible. That one a little quieter. Here. Some foot stomps in the rumbling part. Ooh, that would be sick. I did already send it off to Spotify, unfortunately. That's a great idea, though. Do we just lose symbols there every time? What is that? Oh god, right. Whoops. Oh yeah, let's switch to the chromatic boyfriend. Right. Let's do it. You see, this one's just called Bah, because I just sampled Bo Beepo. Yeah, we're going to switch over to Sforzando. We're going to load the boyfriend sound font. Can I load Contact as a mono? Can I load Sforzando as a mono device? No. Okay, let's see what we got. He's so quiet. Yeah, it is really weird with these vocals. I'm gonna have to get used to it. He sounds so, yeah, shy. What if we distort him a little bit? Give him a little crunch. It might be the vowels he's landing on. What if we changed what vowel we got? And the way we could do that is by pitch shifting all his notes either up or down a note. Yeah. Okay, that's better. And now we just have to shift him back in the transposition here. Nope, that sucks. It's a shame, because I really do like those vowels better. Yeah, I'm still on the first song, Tropical. Yeah, it didn't work. Tropical Gamer, these are, I think you're misunderstanding. These songs are all done. I'm just going back through them. We've been working on like 20 different songs. Yeah, okay. I'm good with that for now. Let's move on to... Let's go to Does It. We haven't been there in a while. Is that this one? I think that's what I called this one. Move Boyfriend an octave down? That might be worth a try. I might try that later. Amazing Cooper Bros. That's not great. Don't ditch school. Yeah, I was gonna say, how many songs you make this week? Oh yeah, 2OP. I discovered that while I was working on the randomizer mod. As I was pitch shifting stuff around, I was like, wait, this is literally just the Daddy Dearest voice. Oh my god. That's wild. Okay, we're going to go through the same process we just did on Sideways. In fact, we're going to borrow all the mixing we just did on Sideways. And this lovely import session data thingy. So we're going to map this to our drum. Our guitars are going to get remapped here. Actually, let's do that. What are these? We got to rename these. There's our bass. Cool. Rhythm guitar 1, rhythm guitar 2, rhythm guitar 3, rhythm guitar 4. This is our rise and hit. I think these are clean guitars, right? Yep. I just wasn't naming tracks when I did this. Here's a lead, I think. Yeah, this is like an echo lead. Are these guitar leads? Yes, they are. So this is Does It, upgraded. Let's get rid of those. Mute this. And now we can import session data. And again, we're going to grab all our drums. We're going to map our rhythm guitars as such. It's going to go there. We'll come back to that. This needs to come in, and this needs to come in. Okay, cool. Comment your code and name your tracks. Yeah, you're darn right, Norberto. Keep notes, because when you come back to it 6 months later, you'll have no idea what you were doing. Okay, we are now going to go through this kind of step by step. Again, building this track up from nothing, starting with our drums. Yeah, it's sounding good. Cool. Hang on, I need to turn my heat back on. It's freezing again. Yeah, I think this will fit this track just as well as it did Sideways. Let's add the bass. And why can't I hear bass? Okay, Axis Beast. Cool. Am I a person? Sometimes it's debatable, man. Something happened to that guitar track? Yeah. That's a... Oops. There's a straight up error. It's been in Djentbot for months. I agree. I love this riff. We're going to play with this a little and make it hit a little harder. Sweet. Now we have these other guitar parts which play higher. Sounds so funny. I also love math. I was really good at math in high school. Yeah, any and all of my math skills just got translated into music theory skills when I hit college, and I don't really have a ton of great math skills anymore. I have enough to get me by in like any programming that I do. Like the Djentbot mod charts took a little bit of... Let's see if we take a look at them. You'll see. You'll see where math comes in handy when you look at... like the crazy mod charts. Dealing with stuff like this. We're saying like, okay, round down 2 times the song position plus 100 divided by 1,000 and getting like, I think the cosine of something is involved somewhere. Is there some trigonometry? Where is it? Oh maybe I don't actually. Oh yeah, there we go. Here's some trigonometry. In when the notes start swirling around, you have to get like the sine and cosine involved and stuff. So yeah, if you want to program, math is good. If you want to code sick mod charts for Friday Night Funkin', that's a good reason to learn math. Sweet. Let's bring in this echo lead as well. Do it over Dio. The ALS files are inside these .rar files. Not all of them have them, though. I think only a select few actually have ALS files. I know Satin Panties does. Let's see, Roses. Roses does not. Hang on, let me just unpack all these, because I'm curious which ones have... It's going to take forever. Boop. I'm curious which ones have ALS files in them too, because I'd like to go through them. This is the Kawaii Sprite song stems that he released on his Twitter. So you can find those on there and literally just open it up and you have the actual project files from there. It's pretty sweet. Most of these, however, are just stem files, which you can go through and learn the waves, how the songs sound. Yeah, it's not looking like a lot of these have ALS files in them, which is a bummer. It might just be Satin Panties, actually. I'll let that search through, see what it finds. Let's listen to the Queen guitar section here. Aaron, how hard is it to make one song, and how can you find a thing to start making a mod? I'm going to need you to clarify. What do you mean by find a thing? How hard is it to make one song? Follow my tutorial, how to make Friday Night Funkin' music, and you will make a song in like half an hour, and you will have the beginnings of a song. Then watch the next stream I have after that, and you'll have more concepts to work with. Actually, Satin Pen is the only one in there, and that's a bummer. That's okay. What's up, Editor Sven? Okay, we got Queen guitars next. God, that section sounds so sick. I love it. Later, Tessero. What's happening with ice cream? Djentbot is really fun and easy to draw, VP. I agree. Manny, I'm not looking forward to when I have actual kids and I have to deal with this actual conversation sometimes. JK, I'll say the same thing I said earlier. Watch my Friday Night Funkin' how to make music for Friday Night Funkin' stream. This one. I want some, like, some drums there. Some, like a crunchy drum loop. We're gonna use damage for that. I'm sure, Norberto. Hey, Dinosaurus, what's up? These aren't doing what I want. Lucas, how do you make the how do I make the boyfriend voice in Ableton? If you search through my Discord, you'll see links to it, but you need to download something called Sforzando. It is the plugin you need in Ableton to play sound fonts, and then go to Game Banana and find a boyfriend sound font you like and load that in. Do these virtual amps cost? Yes, most of these virtual amps are around 99 to 150. But if you grab them on sale, they can be like 50 bucks. That's nice. That's what I want. This was nice too. Okay, now here is the little catch, and that is that these are not in the same time signature as what we're working with. So here's what we have to do. We have to chop this up and make it the time signature of this song. And the way we're going to do that is probably by extending it. Yeah, that's how we're going to do this. Okay, so this is going to be a weird roundabout way of doing this. I need to do some math first, actually. And the question is, to make something 2/3 as long, you have to multiply it by 1.5, so I need to divide the tempo by 1.5. So we need to jump to a tempo of 90 for a second. Render this. and then go back to 135. And we should have... There we go. Okay, now we just snip this down so it actually lands on the beats we want. Yeah. That's what we needed. Cool. Nope. What did I do wrong here? I did something mathy wrong. Well, we're not going to worry about it. I'm just going to shift this so it fits in time with what I want and call it a day. That works. Sometimes you just gotta kind of fudge it. Cool. That ended up working. Okay, I kind of want a little drop before this chorus hits. I just want things to cut out for a second. Or some good bass sounds for an assassin character. So like heavy, not peaceful. You want something with a lot of harmonic content to it, something really fizzy and crunchy. I don't know. I mean, you can use what I did in Versus Psycho Red for reference for sure, as that was definitely an assassin character. I want that to happen there. So we're going to automate the filter of this frequency. The frequency of the filter, rather. Like this. Have it open up. And we're going to make sure this effect is only on for those few beats where we actually want it. Like that. Sweet. And the last thing we're going to do is add a nice fade in noisy guy, this thing that we use everywhere. Yeah, I want to do more little production elements like this. It just helps sell a song so much better. I don't mean like get actual songs out. I just mean like make the listener just get really freaking into it, you know? That's what I want. What if it fades here and there's a sub drop here instead? I know I have one of those. Yeah, we can just make one in Serum. Manny, fried chicken sounds so good right now. I haven't eaten anything today. I'm gonna make lunch right after this stream. I'm starving. How can you port Sforzando in Ableton? You gotta make sure it's in the Ableton plugins folder. Google where that should be and make sure the file that you installed is in there. It should be a .dll file. Okay, so we're going to make a sub drop, and the way we're going to do that is route an envelope filter, which is like a, or an envelope, rather, not a filter. Which is this thing. There we go. That's what I wanted. There you go, Def Drep. Thank you. And let's drop an impact on that beat as well. I know I have some big slams. No? That's pretty solid. Also good. Yeah, let's use that. And, yeah, I got an idea. Download, please. I'd like to use this. Come on, buddy. This new Splice app is really janky. I'm not thrilled. Oh, because Pro Tools crashed. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I know. I tried to drag in something that doesn't exist, and I'm very sorry for that, Pro Tools. Okay, check this out. Where'd it go? There we go. It's going to drop, and then it's going to reverse. I just talk to myself like this normally while I'm making music. You're not entirely wrong. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I kind of want to put the C. What am I trying to say? I kind of want to put this this noise guy. What is it called? A down riser? That's not a word. Sweep down. Pro Tools will remember that. I think it'll be good here. Both of you need to get in the right audio channel. There we go. Oh, I want more sounds in this bridge. Hey, thanks, Taki. Sorry, I've been really in the zone. I'm not reading chat as much. I'm glad y'all are digging it, though. Oops, what am I doing? Oh, God. There we go. The hell are these chords? Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Still figuring out what I want this part to play. I'm figuring it out. Yeah, a little bit of Chrono Trigger going on. What's up, Taggy? Saying hi to Taggy's brother. You got it, Caribou. Welcome to the club. Let's bring in vocals. We're gonna go with, I guess, bringing in the same kind of annoying boyfriend vocal part. I really did get attached to boyfriend's janked up vocals on this. And let's make sure we have the same Djentbot part. Who voiced Djentbot? A synthesizer called Serum. Oh, in the cutscenes, that's all me. Okay, I like his boyfriend sound font so much better on this one. Yeah. Okay. There is one note boyfriend physically can't sing with this sound font, so hang on. And that one's just not there. Okay, so we gotta edit the script. And find... Here we go. There he is. Boyfriend hitting that high soprano note. Sweet. If anybody's wondering why the song is called Does It, it's because it's literally it's just a stupid Djent meme. Like Jared Dines, Does It Djent? Like it's just a stupid meme. That's it. And so on like there's a Facebook group, Djent shit posting, that's just literally people like posting music and memes and whatever. And if you like something, you just write like, it does. And if you want to know if people like something, you ask, does it? Sweet. Let's check out Dog Gods. Now, I know we started playing with this the other day. I didn't like what we did at all. So we're going to open the previous one. For context on all these names, Sideways is supposed to sound like a Periphery song. And it's again, these are all just stupid puns. Like Periphery, your peripheral vision, Sideways. That's it. Stupid. Does it Djent. Crazy is named after the band Meshuggah, which is the Hebrew word for crazy, as far as I know. It's supposed to sound like a Meshuggah song. Or Meshuggah would be the word, but they're named for that word. Then Dog Gods is named for animals as leaders. Animals, leaders, dog gods, you know. Puddles, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all both rock. You're amazing. I'm bad at names. They're all just puns. Okay, now Dog Gods is a mess. Manny, thank you so much. I want to see that animation, Manny. Drop it in the Discord later. I want to check it out. Okay, so here's Dog Gods. It's a mess of a mix, in my opinion. Pro Tools literally can't even start running it. Thank you all for the super chats. You're all amazing. You put it in Showcase? Sweet. I'll check it out in a minute. Oh, do I have too many programs open, Tercero? I do have a lot of stuff going on. I probably don't need GitHub open right now. And I probably don't need Guitar Pro open. So let's close those. The rest are all relatively essential. Am I lagging? That's really annoying. I should be good. It should get better in a minute, folks. No, I think you're right. This is a beast of a song, that's why. I want to check out. What'd you post, Manny? Yo, looking good. That's a good animation. Nice work, Manny. Looking very good. What's the mod? This is the security guard one you were talking about? Woo, yeah, my computer's choking on this. Wow, this session's a beast. Jeez. Okay, I have a feeling it's the 40 different amp simulators I have open. Cool, 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 cool. Let's turn some of them off. Or tell you what, let's shift gears entirely. I feel like making some chiptunes. Something a little easier on the computer while I'm streaming. We're going to go back into Ableton. We're going to open up... we were doing a Dog Gods chiptune last time. Let's listen to that real quick. And then we'll do maybe a crazy chiptune. Would you want me to make versus longest solo ever? It could get me a lot more popular. You are welcome to try. Do it over. Dog Gods chiptune. Firenze Blackwood, the security guard. That sounds fun. Love it. I want to see it, Manny. That's so funny. Okay, let's check out it sounds like the last stage in the game. It is. That's why. This is going to be crazy chiptune. And we're again going to start with Magical 8-Bit Plug. This is a free 8-bit synthesizer plugin, and it's just awesome. Let's find a good bass sound first. Maybe a triangle wave. That's not hitting hard enough. We're going to go back to pulse. Yeah, that'll work. Later, Manny. I don't remember how that second part goes. What's up, Peter? Yeah, we've gone through a few songs. How fast is the original song? I think it's like 175, yeah. Should we quantize all these notes? That was fun, Def Trap. I had a lot of fun making that little Pico 8 project. Okay, now there's a very important not that note. There's a little bend on this note. It's very slight. And we're just going to copy and paste that note anywhere that happens. Except it's a half step higher here. Killjoy, I think it was on the last, I think it was the very last stream I did. I can show you again. It's nothing. It's just that. But it is quite a bit of code just to make that happen, believe it or not. And then here's the sprites drawn. And here's the music written. Pico 8's really cool to play around with. It's very fun. Oh, these two waveforms cancel each other out in the weirdest way. I don't like that. Hey, thanks, YRYS. What was that 8-bit thing? That is an app called Pico 8. It's a game development platform that is ostensibly an emulator for a game that never existed. An emulator for a system that never existed. Oh, that didn't work. See, I'm not good at it. But what's really cool is... here we go. Press start and then... Featured? Here we go. So there's a ton of just incredible games people have made in this. Not the least of which is, of course... a lovely game called Celeste. Has its origins on this platform. Is this actually Celeste? I don't know. Hang on. Oh, okay. Well, it's not running. But Celeste was first a Pico 8 game. How old am I? I am 30 years old. Yeah, it was made on Pico 8 for a game jam. I almost like it without that bend, actually. That's kind of getting on my nerves now that I'm hearing it. But that's a better octave. Okay, here we go. Okay, that part we're going to have to do separately. Yeah, I have yet to beat Celeste as well. Sorry, I beat the vanilla game, but I don't have like all the hearts or all the strawberries or all the. I haven't done the Mountain Core DLC yet either. I appreciate that, Terso. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'll probably do that. Cool. Let's play some Melody. Celeste speedrun? Ooh, I would be down. That voice is not very Djentbot. Probably something more like this. That's very Djentbot. And then boyfriend will be like that, probably. Okay. This is a chiptune remix of the metal songs that are in the main mod. Willie. Okay, let's play boyfriend's part. He's gonna have just a slightly different voice. What's up, Nimmy Nair? I think Djentbot goes down, doesn't he? But boyfriend goes up. Okay. Killjoy, I was thinking of just having an extra hidden 8-bit mode. Because I'm a madman. Now, what on earth is that line? Djentbot sings here. I think it starts on a high A. There it is. I got it. Ah, short again. When am I playing mods from viewers again? Probably next week. Pretty cool, Banana. Morse code. This is an 8-bit remix of a song from my mod for an extra secret 8-bit mode of my mod that I'm working on. What are the chords to this? Now I remember. Okay. Try and do some good 8-bit bass lines. Not those last few notes, that's for sure. I love that I can do drum fills just by going. I love 8-bit drums. They're so much fun. Manny, thank you so much. Djentbot, yes, well done. That was a good pun as well. Let's play our leads. Some goofy notes in there. We can fix them. I also didn't like that bend I did there. I'm gonna get rid of that. Later, 2OP. Okay, there's a really cool effect we can add, some vibrato, that only kicks in a few minutes, not a few minutes, a few seconds after it starts playing. Maybe we won't use that, because that sucks. Can we write in some vibrato then? Will there be a remodel for Djentbot in the next update? Yes, for at least one phase. Yes. Boy, that's awful. Oh, do I need to... Is this reversed? There he is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Just a little bit of wiggle. Cool. Let's do boyfriend's part, and we're going to do similar vibrato on him. Goofed a note. They don't play together. And I'm going to pan this guy left, this guy right, so we get a little more separation in their voice. Here we go. That part's hard to play. Cool, we're gonna add a hi-hat as well. to this percussion part. There we go. Cool. Okay, we need some more chords on this and stuff. Is there anything else we can adjust on this? I have no idea how that works. Hey, have a good night, Manny. Cool. I wonder if we can do some light sidechaining on this. Just to make it a little dancier. Start properly kind of mixing this a little bit. Even though on the Game Boy you couldn't actually mix these. We're gonna kind of cheat the system a little bit. Let's take the vocals out of it for a second. Do some real subtle LFO tool on this. Not what I wanted, actually. Thanks, Pietro. I'll never recover from this. Suck. What was my inspiration for Friday Night Funkin' versus Djentbot? I wanted to make a mod where I could just use metal music, because I was doing metal covers of every other song. I was like, I want a mod that's just heavy metal, and I made it, and I liked it. And now I'm doing remixes of all those songs. I'm doing EDM remixes, and then I'm doing 8-bit remixes also, just for fun. Let's draw some 8-bit sprites for this. Like real straight Game Boy 8-bit sprites. Not the like just pixelated sprites that are in the Senpai level or anything. Oops, not that. These will be maybe 16 by 16? I don't know. Either 8 by 8 or 16 by 16, I can't tell. Let's get a pixel grid. Let's get some tunes. That's crazy, I don't want that. Thanks, Tercero. Okay, we got some chill tunes. Let's set this to a nice neutral gray. Djentbot's gray. That doesn't work. Well, I think we're just going to draw him in black and white for this anyway. Let's see what 8x8 looks like. We may end up doing this in 16x16. I don't know. Okay. So when you only have 8 pixels, there is not that much to work with. And you could end up with just that. That's no good. We're going to go to 16x16. Okay, good. I do still want the pixel grid though, please. What the hell? Do I not get a pixel grid at 60? What the hell? Is this a real mod? I don't know. Are any mods real, Susie? What does that mean? What does that even mean? For some reason, it's not giving me a freaking pixel grid. That's bothering me. Let's try that again. It's like it changed. It's like all of Photoshop changed. Where the hell is the pixel grid? Show extras options. What the? It literally just stop exhibiting. Do we move to a different color mode? No. Guys, I'm broken. Oh well. I guess we'll live without the pixel grid. Freaking weird. I'll just make my own. Why can't I do that? What is wrong with Photoshop? Why are you being Pro Tools right now? Oh well, okay. Djentbot's just gonna kind of occupy this middle. Real suck in my mod? It's more likely than you think. Oh, why did I draw him there? Shoot. Is this a real mod? Is a weird question, folks. Photoshop is being so truly bizarrely weird right now, and I don't know what to do with this information. There we go. Oh my god. Thank god. Okay. Let's draw a nice eye. And some arms. Get Adobe Animate. I have Adobe Animate. I'm using Photoshop for this because Adobe Animate wouldn't be good for drawing pixel art. There's his arm. Yeah, it's a nice little Djentbot sprite. Now on the Game Boy, let's look at Game Boy sprites. Sprites are 3 colors plus transparent. Okay, cool. So we have 3 colors to work with. This is good. And yeah, there's supposed to be a green background. I know. You're recharting Breathe? Awesome, Jacob. That's cool. Move the eye left for a pixel? Okay. I'm going to redraw the eye on another layer. Like that? Yeah, I think that is better. You're right. Although he looks more like an Among Us now. Yeah, let's do the Game Boy green background. There we go. How did I make the mod? You can actually watch all the streams where I made the mod back in July and August of last year. Okay, so I think his... Okay, this is a good starting point. Let's draw kind of an inner color for him. And then we have one more color we can work with, right? It's 3 colors plus transparent. So we can do some very light shading. Yeah. And almost, I kind of almost want to do this. Make his eye actually transparency. No, that doesn't work. That just looks like there's a hole in his head. Ah! That's actually a pretty Djentbot looking sprite. Look at that. I'm not mad at that. This ain't green. Tercera, I literally color picked it from a Game Boy screen. Oh, it ain't green. You're right. Shoot. Now it is, right? That's green. You love the Winter Heartland cover? Thank you. Why is Djentbot 2 parts? Top and bottom? I don't know. I just drew him that way. I felt like he was a little more dynamic if he had a bottom part he could swivel on. I think I'm going to leave this disconnected here. Because I could either do that or I could represent it with like this color. Yeah, I guess that works. That works. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Good. So we got Djentbot. Now he needs someone to rap battle. And for that, we need boyfriend. What the heck? Not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. My stream's probably choking right now, right? Oh, this is a big image. Much better. Okay, so we got a little boyfriend here to reference. And we're going to redraw him. I may actually start with being really lazy and just actually paste boyfriend in here. just to get an idea of scale. Yeah, that's not great. Let's not do that. And here's where me being a garbage pixel artist really comes in handy. Start with his hat, I guess, right? Is this just art I'm making? Blue Cheese, I'm just trying out a little 8-bit Djentbot, and then we might try to mod him in with the remix I just made of Crazy. Suck and goodbye, Pietro. So, yeah, we're working with that. I'm trying to draw a little pixel boyfriend, and I'm terrible at it. I'll start with his hat, I guess. And then here's the rest of his face. This is pretty rough. It ain't gonna work? Pizarro, you're wrong. It's gonna work. It's gonna be awesome. Here's his hand in his pocket. I need to get an actual pixel artist on this is what I need. He's looking a little too thick there. Isn't there a pixelate function? Yeah, but it looks janky. Well, slightly jankier than this. There's his microphone. Boyfriend, everybody. Oops. Try 8-bit boyfriend over the Omni-Man me. And actually, we're not going to draw anything for his shirt because I want that to be the equivalent of white when we put this over it. Hey, that could be worse. That could really be worse, I gotta be honest. What about the hair? We don't have enough room for hair. He looks terrible. I love it. Okay, let's do animations for this real quick. His hair is very sad. Should there be? There should be a little bit of hair. What about? Like that? Now his face just looks really messed up. It's so tricky in pixel art because you have really just no space to work. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy calling those done. Sweet. Let's animate him real quick. Let's take 8-bit Djentbot into his own little box here. And we will do left, right, up, and down animations for him. And these are just going to be poses, I think. I might animate them later. Right, up, down. Now here's where we are going to get a little janky with it. I'm just going to try rotating him. Whoop. See, pixel anything is awful. Yeah, we're just going to redraw him at that angle. Djentbot has been the same since the accident. Thank you for making we wheeze uncontrollably. Okay, so drawing any kind of diagonal line in pixel art is a beast. The heck? The hell is going on here? Because that's... Oh, it's because that's on top of that. Okay. To draw a diagonal line, you kind of have to... go, like, a couple at a time a little bit. Or, like, 3 at a time, and you can get a more gradual line. So now he's kind of leaning back a little bit. But then we have to curve his head in at some point, right? So it's all like kind of doing these calculations in your head of like, well, how many pixels would he be turned at that point? That's tricky. Okay, now his arm will be kind of pointed back at this point. Like, wah! And there's a bit more shading down here. And up here he has a point. And then we just need to erase the space for his eye. Like that. And then we're going to kind of rotate his butt a little bit too. But let's move these over a couple pixels. There we go. Do I have any Friday Funkin' modding tips? Yeah, start small. Start with the basics. If you've never made a mod before, start with one thing at a time. So make a character and put it into the game. Or make a song and put it into the game. Or make a stage and put it into the game. Don't try to do the whole thing at once. Start tiny. Okay, there's a left. And we can probably repurpose a lot of this for the right. Maybe just kind of flipping everything, really. But changing the shading and where his eye position is. And probably where his hand is. So we're going to move the shading back over here. And his eye is now down here. And we'll make an arm going wah, over here. You keep accidentally joining mod teams with big names in the community. Do you have any tips so you don't embarrass yourself? Don't say embarrassing things. I don't know. Just treat them like they're people. Because they all are people. Up, we're going to go simple. He is just going to reach up with his whole body here. And his arm is going to go like this. But his midsection gets thinner when he does that because he's stretching. He's also going to look up a little bit. So we'll move his eye up here. There we go. And then down, he just kind of gets all scrunkly. Boop. Oops. And again, his arms just kind of flail in whatever the opposite direction he's moving is. And I think he's gonna look just slightly towards the camera. Like, wow! And we'll actually see a little bit of his other arm here. Sweet. Okay. Those are good. Let's export those. Let's put these right in the Djentbot upgraded asset. We'll do art folder. And this is, yeah. This is Djentbot, as suggested earlier, which I love. What is the robot's nationality? Technically American. I think he was designed by the American military. Who's working with me on the mod? It's mostly all me. River Oaken is helping out with a couple sprites. And we are using, and Nemesis is doing some backgrounds. Wolfie Batata is doing some health icons. But otherwise, as far as sprites, music, programming goes, it's all me. Charting. Let's do boyfriend real quick. He's gonna be real. He's gonna be real loose. Boyfriend. What animation site do I use? I'm using Adobe Animate to do all the animations. Oh, I forgot to put the color filter on Djentbot. Whoops. How can I do this? Here's what I can do. There we go. Okay. Merge these. Okay. Let's do that again. Layers to files. Djentbot. Okay, cool. And we'll sort that out later. Oh, it's gonna take a minute. Let it sort through that. Almost done. One more. And it's done. Okay. Now for BitFriend. And I'm going to make this easier on myself by just using the color palette on boyfriend. Why doesn't he look nearly as good as... Oh, darken, that's the one we're using. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. The live stream he did got 140 views. That's good. That's a great first, is that your first stream? That's awesome. Green friend. We all need a green friend sometimes. I don't know what I mean by that. Okay, so for left, his torso is just going to kind of lean forward. And we'll grab him just kind of from this... Whoa. Just from this pixel up. And then his head's going to go 1 pixel past that. And his arm's going to lean down. Cool. Let's do left. Or sorry, right. It's going to be the same idea, but we're going the other direction. From here. What's up, 2OP? His whole head's going to kind of come back like this. And his microphone arm comes up. For up, let's have him look up a little bit. So we'll move his eyes here. Move this whole portion of his head down a little bit. Oops. And his chin up a little bit, maybe. Let's say his whole body just kind of extends. No, actually, that's really weird. He's not Djentbot. And then finally down, we'll do the opposite again. His eyes move down a pixel. His head kind of contorts a bit. Hair moving down to follow the eyes. If you want help with YouTube stuff, feel free to ask me stuff in the YouTube advice channel. I really try to help everybody as best I can with that. This whole mic arm's going to come down. And I think his head's going to squish in a bit. Boop. Along with the rest of his body. Scrunk. It's down. This is up. And we're going to export this. This is BitFriend, as suggested in chat. Cool. Thanks, 2OP. He's going to be in versus Djentbot. I just got to put him in the level. Let's do... Oh, I have a fun idea. Okay. What's the Game Boy resolution? 160 by 144. I'm going long today, I know. Hope that's okay with everybody. Okay, we're going to pull in the background assets, and we're going to redraw them in 8-bit. Here's the studio. Does boyfriend have a mouth? Yeah. Oh, that actually kind of works right out the gate. That's really cute. But is it going to work with no color? We have to... Okay. Cut the color out of it. Then we have to restrict it to only 3 layers of color. So we're going to use posterize for that. And we're kind of losing a lot of detail. So I think we're just going to redraw over this as a base. Now let's bring in a little gent. And a little boyfriend. They're so tiny on the screen. And we're going to bring in this layer. As our Game Boy Color filter. Okay. And I think we're going to cheat things a little bit. Now, you know what? Let's start here. It's okay if it's not literally exactly true to the Game Boy. Am I planning on making more for Psycho Red? Yeah, I'd love to if sugar ratio is down. I think we've talked about maybe doing that sometime. I wouldn't do any more without sugar ratio being on board, as it's really his character. I just wrote some music for it. It's kind of silly having the studio be so big. I almost want to reduce the size of things a bit more. That's kind of working better, even if we end up with a smaller thing overall. Like this big. Like a really tiny Game Boy. It's like one of those McDonald's Game Boys. Nobody here probably remembers those, but like McDonald's toys, one of them would sometimes they'd be a Game Boy and it'd basically be like a little Game & Watch. It's looking pretty good. I'm happy with this. You know? If you can't actually play this on a Game Boy, you're reporting. I've looked at, there's people who are like really into that stuff, who like develop on these original consoles, who are making NES games in modern day. And that's wild to me. It's so amazing. Can we draw some arrows while we're at it? Well, let's start by bringing these guys in. So here's our background. We'll go out just a little bit to give us some extra leeway if the camera's moving around. Do we really not still have the right colors for this guy? Let's try that again. Export, layers. Oh, he ended up there by accident. Okay. Here he is. PS1 boyfriend, yeah, he's around. Let's go into animate. Let's pull this up. Have I ever played Sonic 3D Blast 5? What? I've played Sonic 3D Blast. It's an okay game. I think Psycho Red is my favorite thing I've written. I love the Djentbot songs, but Psycho Red was like, it just hit really well because I wasn't thinking. I was just like, get a song out right now. And it worked, and it was cool. Sonic 3D Blast 5 for Game Boy Color. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tessero. I don't know if I want to know what you're talking about. Oh, I'm sorry, Jacob. That's so frustrating when that happens. Save often, folks. Save very often. I'm literally saving like every second if you watch me. Look at them, they're so tiny. Oop. Okay, let's make these bigger. Although, actually, I forget, do we want to? No. We want to... Whatever we do, we want to remember how much we scaled these by. Because we're going to want to scale the background by the exact same amount. So let's try... Transform, scale. Oh, scale and rotate. Here we go. Let's say 800% gets us pretty close. Yeah, let's go with that, actually. Okay, now you'll notice these look really fuzzy, and that's because they are set to smooth, which we don't want. There we go. Cool. You want to try porting a mod to Psych for Psych Engine practice? Jacob, I would just try making a mod in Psych Engine. So take a character from one mod and move it to Psych Engine. Start with that. Like any character, Garcello, Ruv, whatever. Just start with the sprite and the XML and try getting that into Psych Engine. And then try a song, try a chart. Like just one thing at a time. This is a Djentbot down. Djentbot up. Idle. Right. And left. We're going to grab all those things we just made. Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And generate sprite sheet. And there he is. Djentbot upgraded. This is going to be Djentbot. And he's done. Let's bring boyfriend in. We'll do the same thing. We're going to scale him by 800%. Shouldn't his eyes be a darker green? I went with a lighter color because it's going to shine through to the brightest green behind him. That was my little way. I might mess with this, though. I'm definitely going to play with it. Now I'm remembering. Oh, yeah. Scale. Okay. Same thing I did with boyfriend's shirt here, you can see. And this is bitfriend idle. Bitfriend down. Bitfriend up. Bitfriend right. And bitfriend left. And again, we're going to grab all and he's good. Now we can hop into Psych Engine. Boyfriend's built like a Gang Beast character. I love Gang Beasts. Eyes. Yeah, it's only one eye. Oh. We'll get the level in there next. I just want to make sure the characters come in easy. There we go. I was going to say, you loading, Friday Night Funkin'? You coming? Do I have dual monitors? Yes. So I have a 1440p 144 hertz monitor right in front of me here. And then behind that, I have a 4K monitor. Both of them are 27 inches. And they're really nice. It's great. Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds like a lot of projects, Jacob. Are you actually working on any of them? Or are you just kind of spending time hanging out on them and not really getting anything done? I know that's what it's like when I like overcommit to stuff. And that's why I say no to like 99% of stuff I get asked to do. Oh, what am I doing? You chart for all of them? That's cool. Okay, charting. Yeah, you could swing charting for that many mods. Okay. So let's start with Djentbot. And now, let's load Djentbot. Boop, he's so cute. There's his right. There's his down. Here's his up. Here's his idle. And his left. Boop. Okay. So let's now... Hey, Puddles, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's set his idle. as the ghost. And just start putting him here. I'm going to zoom in the camera a little bit so I can see this better. How do I do that? There we go. Okay. So there's Djentbot number 1. And really actually needs to get his idle in place first and then place everything to that. Okay. Thank you so much, Puddles. You're amazing. One of these feels off. There we go. Got it. Sweet. Okay, we're going to save this as Djentbot. Let's do the same for boyfriend. And I just need the word bit friend. There we go. Just need to be able to copy that. Nope, that didn't work. Right. Bit friend down. Bit friend up. Okay, good. Most of these are working. And bit friend left. Okay, we got them all. Good. Again, zooming in. What's up, Mr. Coffee Dog? I'm putting in a little 8-bit version of the characters that I made here. Nice. Looking good. Okay, we can save this as bitfriend. And I think we can pop out because it's going to need to reload that. And this is a good time to bring our studio in to shared assets. Studio 8-bit, and now we can make a stage as well. Jacob, I also wish I could draw well. We just got to practice it. This is going to be an easy stage. There's only one image to pull in. Oh, wrong mod. There we go. This is going to be Studio 8-bit, which we will do the same for the Lua file. Studio 8-bit. Drep, you can draw well. And for now, this is going to be dead simple. It's not even going to scroll differently. We will start with that. Girlfriend, we're going to spawn like 8,000 pixels off the... like 2,000 pixels off the edge, because we don't want to see her. It is a pixel stage, so we're going to turn that on. And we should be good to go, theoretically. Oh, let's bring in our song, too. While we're at it. Oh. It's gonna be crazy 8. So the instrumentation. Except I actually didn't want that. I want a wave file. There we go. And then let's get this. Got our vocals. We're going to need to open Audacity. Oh. Later, Death Trap. Convert these both to OGG files. Good. Already set to do that. Run. And we don't need anything but the OGG files. Cool. Now we can run it. Cool. How do you do enemy vocals in Ableton? However you want. Making a voice is like a whole thing. You can see how I did it with Psycho Red in the stream, but I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make those also. Later, Exojits. We'll be wrapping up soon anyway. I just want to see if this runs. I'm going to go make some lunch. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. I've been up since like 6. So we'll start with Crazy because it's the same chart.
3, 2, 1, go.
Can you have V-Bucks? No. Why would I? That's a weird thing to ask somebody. Boyfriend is going to be Bitfriend. Opponent is going to be Djentbot. Stage is going to be Studio 8-Bit. And the song is going to be Crazy 8. Let's see what happens.
3, 2, 1, go.
What? Why was that audio so... Why was that countdown different? What the hell was that countdown? That was really weird. Did it say date? Oh, it's the one from week 6? Why would it play that, though? Oh, because it's a pixel level. That's why. Ah, good catch, good catch. I have to see if I can Maybe it's even funnier if I leave that in. It might be funnier. Good. I'm going to copy that JSON file for this song because it really is 90% there. Oh no, the way this works, I can't actually do that. Never mind. This chart is so janky. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's see what happens.
3, 2, 1, game.
I was off by a little bit. Well, it's cute. I'm gonna have to rechart it, but it's cute. Let's fix that background. We do need to scale this. How do you scale an object in this again? Shoot. What is my randomizer mod about? You don't understand. Let me show you. Actually, I'll show you in a minute. I just want to get this finished, and then I'll show you the randomizer mod. And we'll be done. Where is the freaking actual place those commands are coded? Funkin Lua, that's it. Got it. Scale object. I think that's what I want. Scale object, xfloat, scale. Okay, cool. I think I got my answer. Eight. Or did we just crash? If we just crashed, I'll call it a day. Will I do a cover of Cycles? Maybe. We have murdered it. It's dead. Cool. I'll show you the randomizer mod, though. Bye-bye, Djentbot. Go sleep. Okay, check this out. This is fun. This is all I got so far, but it's fun. Missing a semicolon? Come on. I literally compiled this yesterday, and it worked fine. Play state, line number 524. Oh. It's because I accidentally typed some random garbage in there. That's why. I don't have much for this, but what I do have is very fun. You'll see. Yeah, you are not wrong, Caribou. Okay, check this out. Every time you load the level, it's different characters. It keeps giving me the same character for some reason. That's weird. We got 3 doubles in a row. Anyway, yeah. So that's the mod so far. I'm planning to add more randomness, like it'll be a random stage every time. I want to put a random person on the speakers instead of girlfriend as well. I think that'd be funny. Am I gonna program it to not allow double ups? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna make it kind of a false randomness where it won't usually, like, double ups will be very rare, and it won't give you the same character twice in a row, probably. But yeah, that's the randomizer mod, and I think it's gonna be fun. Anyway, yeah, we've been here a while. Fabian, yeah, you're just tuning in right at the end of it. I think we're gonna bounce there. We got a lot done today. We got a lot of great mixes done on the metal tunes. I feel way better about Sideways and Does It now. Crazy, I always loved. I don't think I'm even gonna really mess with Crazy. I really like how the mix came out for that. And then Dog Gods we'll get to later. But I feel great about Sideways and Does It. And then we had a new little mix of an 8-bit version of Crazy. And we made some pixel art for some characters. So we had fun. Puddles, thank you so much. Also, hi Puddles' mom. Thank you very much, as always. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all on Tales from Rukon on Sunday night. Bye-bye.